Fendt tractors with the model name 300 had long been an important and high-volume series in the Fendt range. From the Farmer 303 to the 312, 110,000 units were produced between 1980 and 2008 alone. And then, in 2005, the new Fendt Vario 300 was presented at AGRITECHNICA in Hanover. Walter, how was the new vehicle received?
Yes, it was, of course, very exciting. As you said, the old model series, the 300 Vario, was a great success and really made an impact because we naturally set the right priorities. What was incredibly important for us at the time, as you just said with the history, was to preserve the good things and still move forward innovatively. That was a challenge, of course. So we introduced a Vario transmission, a single-stage Vario transmission. And when you look inside the cab, you can still see the known controls, the EHR controls with mechanical parts, so that our customers feel completely at home with the vehicle, as well as the simple operation of the so-called golf ball, consistently simple operation, so that we also generate acceptance among customers in this lower performance segment, and we have fully achieved that.
Which models were available at the beginning?
Well, the models at the beginning ranged from 309 to 312, and the 313 came later. And at the beginning, the first model series were still equipped with Deutz 4-cylinder engines, and later they switched to AGCO power.
So which customers was the vehicle basically intended for?
Yes, here you can see the 300 series with a power rating of up to 120 horsepower, which was designed for typical grassland operations. But these vehicles were also intended for smaller arable farms, where they were also a huge success.
So, and now, in the period that followed, there have been several stages of further development up to the present day. What was special about the next stage?
The next stage is right here. The first stage was characterized by consistently simple operation. But then, of course, technical progress continued, so we switched to the new AGCO power generation, a new engine generation with SCR technology. And with this technology, we also introduced a new operating concept, more in line with large tractors.
After its market launch, how did the vehicle prove itself in the field?
Yes, I would like to quote our former customer service manager, Carl Ambrose, who said at an event that the 300 Vario is a job killer for repair shops because it is so reliable on the road. In other words, the vehicle was delivered and ran and ran and ran without having to go to the repair shop. And that's what makes the 300 Vario so sought after on the used machine market.
And of course, it also boosts the brand's image enormously. This series has contributed to that as well.
Absolutely. Fendt has always stood for innovation, quality, and stability. And the 300 series has naturally inherited all these virtues.
And what power classes were in the range at the beginning?
We started with 309 to 312, i.e. 90 to 120 horsepower. Then came the 313 and later the 314 series.
So overall, the mid-range, compact mid-class in the range.
Yes, everything between 90 and 120 horsepower in this compact range. We started with this standard tractor.
For a long time, it was considered impossible to have a Vario transmission under 100 horsepower. Here we see it.
Absolutely. It was also a completely new development called the ML75, a single-stage Vario transmission, and we were significantly better than the competition in all tests. It was ridiculed a bit at first, but then we showed the market that we could do it.